In this video, we're going to look at how to find the full text of a scholarly article as a University of Kentucky student. We'll start at the UK Library website and then look at a couple of alternative ways to source and find the articles if you are unable to find the full text of the article there. In total, we will look at 4 different ways to find your full text article. We'll look at the UK Library, they call InfoCat, Google Scholar. We'll also look in the UK Library for the specific journal that the article is found in. And then we'll look at how to find the interlibrary loan system. So let's begin. First, we'll look at how to source an article at the UK Library. Say we're in our module here and we're looking for one of these articles. Often the instructor will provide a link, which is nice, but sometimes they will not. You'll need to source the article yourself. If I needed to do that, I would look at the last name and perhaps a part of the article title. I would go over here to the UK Library system. That URL is libraries.uky.edu. Once there, you'll see a search bar here, and we can type in right in that search bar our author and a few keywords from the title, and click on search. You can see right at the top here, the search has resulted in our article right here at the top, putting ideas to paper. And right from here, you could go ahead and download the PDF. It also tells you the full text is available, but this is the quickest way to download it. Or you could click on the article itself, learn maybe a little more information about it, and download the PDF from there. When you click on download the PDF, it's going to try to click through to the site that it's available on. You will have to sign in with your LinkBlue ID and password. This is called a proxy. It allows you then to access everything that's available to you at the library when you are not on the UK campus. You will need to sign into the proxy if you're going to access many of the articles that you need to access. When you click on login, it should take you either directly to the article itself or perhaps to a page, and on that page there'll be a download for the article PDF. From here, you can use the download. I'm using Google Chrome. You can use the download button up here on the right-hand side to download the article on your computer. Now let's go back to the articles. Say we came upon an article here that was not as easy to find. Perhaps we are looking for this Yates article, which is a scoping review of feminism. And when we went to our UK libraries, I'm going to X out of here, and I'm going to type in typically if it does not come up in the first page, then it often isn't available, but maybe I need a few more keywords. So maybe I'll go back here to my article and I will select the entire title and copy, paste it in just to make sure I'm not missing something. Maybe I'll reduce the number of keywords a little bit, hit return again, and still I can't find the article. If this is the case, I would suggest as a second step going to Google Scholar. Google Scholar is at scholar.google.com, and then again typing in and there it is right at the top. And you can see here on the right hand side there's a download link for the PDF at ResearchGate. When I click on there, then it pulls up the article there at ResearchGate, again, that you can download. Now say you went to Google Scholar. Often it will show up in Google Scholar, but it might not show up as a download. What you can do next, and this is the third way, would be to look for the journal itself. Let's look at this article, Philosophic Thinking and Social Work by Martinez Browley. And say we can't find it at the library, say we can't find it in Google Scholar. What we can do is look for the journal itself. I'm going to copy that. I'm going to go back to InfoCat and I'm going to search for that journal. Now we can go back and see that it was volume 52, and we could go back here to InfoCat. There's the Journal of Social Work Education. It's going to give us a couple of options. One, this is actually the physical holdings, so we don't want that. We're going to look for the online access. I'm going to click there. And then just try the first link. It's going to take me out through the Easy Proxy again. And here it is right here, the Journal of Social Work Education. Now our volume 52 was in 2016. So we can open up 2016 here. Here we have 4 issues plus a supplement. And it looks like in this case, it's a little odd. This isn't typical, but instead of the issue here, there's a supplement, or S1. So we're going to look at that supplement there. And then we'll scroll down, and here we are at the article. You can see where you can download PDF full text right there. And you can go ahead and download it again from the top right. So now let's look at our fourth way. Say you looked at the UK Library, you looked in Google Scholar, you looked for the volume itself, and you couldn't find it in any of those ways. There is a service through the UK Library. If we go back to the main library page, it's called Interlibrary Loan. And instead of just sending you an actual physical book, what this Interlibrary Loan will do for you is send you digital articles. If you go to the main page and down to the bottom, you'll see a link under Services, Interlibrary Loan. And then from here, if you scroll down, you will see a login link, Main Campus ILLiad, they call it, a login. So click on there. Again, you will have to sign in with your UK LinkBlue ID and password. Log in to ILLiad. And from here, you see where there's options for requests up on the top left-hand corner. In this case, I'm going to request an article. And then from this page is where you would put in the title, year, article title, anything that's starred you need to put in. And whether or not you can accept it other than English. And then not wanted after date. This would be the date, say you're doing this for a project. And if I don't have it by Wednesday of next week, then it's not going to be useful for me anymore. So you could put in the date for that. And then down at the bottom, you can submit the request. I have found with the digital requests, they're pretty quick about it, and often you can get it on a business day anyways within 24 hours. And this is a free service for any student, and you should really utilize this if you're coming up to some sort of roadblock where you cannot find the article for some reason. So I hope that was helpful. And just to review again, these 4 different steps are kind of increasing in terms of complexity in some ways, but you should really start at the UK Library first, and then try Google Scholar, and then try looking for the journal itself, and then the Interlibrary Loan if you're looking for an article on your own. Hopefully that was helpful. Happy reading.